Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Alan LaForce on the sideline. Chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Look at Curry, fourth in voting in the Western Conference, and well-deserved. He's an All-Star.
Absolutely well-deserved, Kevin. And you know he's going to bring his moves, his talent, everything will be on display in the big game.
So with the All-Star starters in the books, don't forget to join us for the NBA All-Star Game coming up very, very soon. Now Golden State's starting five. Draymond Green is out there with Moody. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Horford. And it's Curry in at the point. And for the Suns, Mark Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Allen in at the two-guard spot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
3-on-3. Stolen by Brooks. Booker looking around. Fades back. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
To the paint, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
And Booker kicks to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Brooks misses. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Portland. Outside Curry. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Green slams it in.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Booker against Curry. Booker inside. Shoots over Curry. Booker, no good. Warriors have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Curry passes to Green. Three-pointer, Butler. Brooks grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here. Booker the pass to Williams. Now Brooks. Lets a floater go. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
They kick it out to Green. Pass to Horford. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On its way from Curry for 2. And another basket for Golden State.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Curry against Booker. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brooks. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Horford kicks to Green. Pass to Moody. Now here's Curry, defended by Booker. Butler dishes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Golden State,
they're happy with their ranking. Also, they understand what needs to be done to climb. Plenty of time with half the season remaining.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Allen. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Williams. Brooks outside. Nice hit again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
Drills it from outside. Curry's got 5.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Booker inside. Curry meets him. Williams. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And it's Butler missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
Green taking his time here. Green with a screen for Curry. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Phoenix leading by 3. Booker outside. That shot wide open. He's got 7.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Over in the corner, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. The Suns have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Booker with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. From deep, Brooks. Offensive rebound. Booker with no one around, hands it from downtown. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
On the wing, Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Phoenix. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Some changes. Santos has checked in, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's Booker. He's defended by Podziemski.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Driving to the basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Williams up on top. Pass to Booker. Allen outside. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Brooks. Booker outside. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns.
Booker's taking that shot every time if it's given to him.
Payton finds Pajemski. Here's Richard. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. A tries by Allen. Wants to get it to Booker and does. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Booker. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Payton kicks to Richard. Pass to Pajemski. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Booker. Williams trying to break free. Count that one. Booker's got 15.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
By himself. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Here's Santos. Guarded by O'Neal. And Santos gets it to go.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to post. And it's Pajemski in the corner. And he drives in. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, G.A. is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
That free throw, no good. You know, Richard, while he's still one of the elite scorers in the game, Devin Booker missed All-Star selection in 2025.
Yeah, it can get very tough when it gets to that All-Star selection. No one questions his number or his talent. It was more about the win-loss record.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Iguodaro's checked in, and it's Green in for Brooks. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jimmy Butler.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Pajemski's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Booker, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. It's good. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Melton passes to Santos. Now Pajemski, defended by Booker. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Booker, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Santos. Now Pajemski. Over Williams. A shot by Pajemski, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Iguodaro. Here's Green. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Pass to Santos. To the inside. Takes it off the glass.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Booker outside. Fires for 3. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And now a look at Jalen Green. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 27 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Back to Melton. Now Pajemski. He's got 7. To the middle, and they're on the break. Green against Melton. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Pajemski. From downtown. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. DeAnthony Melton out there with Pajemski. Then it's Butler. Then it's Quentin Post and Richard. Pulls up, high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Give him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Here's Green. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Iguodala. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Iguodala's got 5 points in the quarter. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Butler, here we go. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Suns third.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Butler with the ball. Dunn covering. And here is Butler. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. He's just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
There's Green with the 3. Here's Iguodala.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Down low, here's Post. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Kevin, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Booker, 5 on the clock. The layup missed.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Melton. He has 5. Here's Green. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Green against Melton. Pass to Pajemski. Butler against O'Neal. Takes the turnaround J, and it's Butler missing. Suns leading by 4. From the stripe, it's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Melton kicks to Richard. Here's Pajemski. Defended by Booker. Pass to Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They host the 76ers after this. It'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And it's Green missing. Warriors trail by 6. Now Pajemski. Butler sets a screen for Melton. To the inside. Butler making it happen inside.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Booker outside. Goes up on the high post. Again, Phoenix.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pajemski on the wing. Defended by Booker. Here's Butler. No good, he missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Warriors. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And, of course, the Suns, 2 spots down.
And I think for the Suns, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Melton passes to Moody. Back to Melton. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Melton's got 8 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him. That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Now here's Curry. 22 points in the win against Philadelphia. And the shot goes in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Brooks with a screen on Curry. Here's Booker. The shot missing. Great D that time from Curry. Pass to Moody. Here's Santos. Guarded by O'Neal. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Curry.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The 3-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Allen's checked in for Jalen Green. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. To the middle, here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Suns leading by 5. Allen outside. Booker dishes to Brooks. Horford with the rebound. Warriors have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. It's Murray outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Brooks outside. Allen finds Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
It's Murray outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Devin Booker in the paint.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the wing on the left. Santos, the pass to Curry. Inside, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Bring in the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. At the top of the key, Williams. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Allen. And it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Curry is inside. Defended by Booker. Melton's shot is good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Williams. Booker outside. Williams has a screen for Booker. It's tipped. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
Richard is a Phoenix native. Who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it. Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Pass to Moody. Back to Melton. It's stolen by Allen. Outside, O'Neal. Now here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Horford. Pass to Melton. 1:14 left here in the second. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Santos. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Allen against Melton. Allen kicks to Brooks. Back to Allen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the night. Out left to the wing. Back to Curry for 3. The 3 ball from Curry.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Booker left side. Pass to O'Neal. Allen outside. Suns moving the ball around. Melton against Williams. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
At point blank range, oh yeah, you're not missing from that.
Curry looking around, fires the three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Phoenix Suns.
The effort from them in terms of rebounding has been terrific. That really helps in a tight game.
When you clean the glass, you can see through the finish line.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Warriors trail by 6. We've got Dylan Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Allen. And it's Booker in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Williams. From deep, Brooks. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Booker the pass to Williams. Broke loose and stolen by Horford. And here's the break on up the court. Moody's shot is off. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Booker. Williams dishes to O'Neal. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Butler with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Butler.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Brooks outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Warriors have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Booker out of a cannon. And a beautiful crossover there. 34 points for Devin Booker.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Moody the pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Booker. Curry outside. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Booker dishes to Williams. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Williams has got 15.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Butler, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Horford with the screen on Brooks. Here's Butler. It's Butler. Bullies his way inside.
A legendary competitor. Butler with no fear taking it hard to the hoop.
Allen against Butler. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Williams. And Horford pulls it down.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Butler kicks to Horford. Pass to Butler. Butler gets a step, and they pick up 2. 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Brooks outside. O'Neal outside. Misses the 3. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Green. Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Allen. Shot clock at 6. The body control from Butler. Wow.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry against Booker. That one goes in. Booker's got 38 points.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Outside Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Booker. What balance by Booker right there.
And Booker is used to having to gut it out through contact. That's just terrific concentration.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Green kicks to Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green, the screen. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. The first shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Suns lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead teams thus far.
Outside Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Allen surveying the D, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. And Phoenix making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Gary Payton is checked in for Moses Moody. Allen passes to Gillespie. They double him with Butler. Brooks with no one around. Good on the triple. Brooks has got 13.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Suns trailing. Here's Gillespie. Still yet to score. Got that one up quick.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Outside, Horford. Allen against Butler. And he uses the glass on the lane. Butler's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Pass to Gillespie. Williams, a screen on Curry. Back to Williams. Over Horford. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 17. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Horford against Williams. Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Wide open. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Here's Gillespie. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Williams dishes to Brooks. Over Payton. Brooks misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside, Horford. It's hauled in by the Suns. Allen passes to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have an knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Williams kicks to Allen. Back to Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Spurs, they won't have much room for error in that. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Some changes for Phoenix. Iguodaro's checked in, and it's done in for O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Here's Green. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Spencer. Over in the corner, post. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Tries it from 19, and Spencer pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Second is Jalen Green.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
As a two-guard, that's what it takes to put up points like these guys do. You have to have a versatile game. You have to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
He doesn't get the second one. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Yep, it counts.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Here's Spencer. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Melton. Pass to post. To the inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Assisted by
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Booker in the post. He's guarded by Melton. Yes, down the three ball. Gillespie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's just a basketball IQ pass by Booker. He didn't like what he saw inside and moved it out.
Melton, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now, here's Green. 9 points in the game so far.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
They set the pick. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the defense.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Sun. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
When we get about a 5-minute defensive burst, we got to get about a 5-minute defensive burst where we bring it and let them feel it. We know we're going to make shots. This whole game is about our defensive effort.
Head coach Steve Kerr asking his guys to turn up the heat, even if it's just for a short stretch.
Yeah, as a coach, sometimes you have to ask for something short-term. I mean, just to get everyone pointed in the right direction.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Quentin Post is out there with Butler. Then it's DeAnthony Melton and Richard. Here's Post. Outside Butler. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You just can't fall for Butler's shot fake. Once he has you up in the air, he is really skilled at drawing the foul.
And so Butler nails both of them. The Suns leading. Inside, here's Iguodala.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
And trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Post. Butler against Booker, and he makes good on the layup. Butler's got 28.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
With three, Booker drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 4.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Golden State moving it around. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Melton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Gillespie, and Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Green. No good on the quick three. On the wing, Melton. That's 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Back to Booker. It down.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Pajemski with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams is checked in for the Suns. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Green taking his time here. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Wants to get it to Booker and does. And the shot is good. Booker's got 47 points.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Goodness, this man is ripping three after three. An incredible display of shooting.
And then Williams sends it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. On defense, the Suns. Curry gets the bucket.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the call on Mark Williams. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Pass to Pajemski. Taken away by Williams.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum. And now only one away from being in the penalty. And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80.
And so it makes both from the line.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Iguodaro. Williams kicks to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 49 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Curry. Here comes Curry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
They throw good, Curry.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 9th assist in the game now. Curry passes to Santos. Pajemski on the wing. And here is Moody. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
At the line for Phoenix.
Free throw good, Booker.
And one difference in this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Here's Santos. No good from outside. The Suns have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. On On the wing, Booker, guarded by Curry. That one falls. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right side, Green. Left side, Curry. Gets stolen by Allen. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Brooks. O'Neal on the wing. From deep. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 4 assists now tonight.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Suns leading by 13. Allen dishes to Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got 53.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Booker outside. Nobody near Allen. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Moody the pass to Santos. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Booker. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Moody. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Allen with 3. Booker and Santos pulls it down.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire later. He's just off from range right now.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Brooks with it. Defended by Moody. Back to Booker. Curry with the steal. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Now here's Allen. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. 5 to shoot. Stripped away. Down low. Here's the break.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Allen finds Brooks. The putback. Sees him with the putback. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Jalen Green's checked in for Brooks. Moody with it. Now Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Booker.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
15 foul.
Free throw good, Booker. Both good from the line that time. Here's Curry. Now Butler. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession.
Got it to go.
Jim. He's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Curry, and again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Here's Moody. Phoenix able to drain the three. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in the game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
At the line for Phoenix.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Outside, Green. Here's Curry for three. Good, another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
And here is Green. Hooker. Horford pulls it down. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Horford with a screen on Williams. Green outside. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Green inside. Defended by Moody. Now the Warriors moving it up. Butler. Butler attacks in transition.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Booker connects with the chain.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
Now Butler. Green with a screen for Butler.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
14 fouls. Shooting for Golden State. Jimmy Butler. The line for two.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Booker against Curry. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. The 19-foot shot. Williams, they could win it. It falls! But hang on, guys. Celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see. And no, the basket is waved off. The game is over.
And how heartbreaking that is. You just nailed a fantastic buzzer beater, and then the rug gets pulled out from under you when the call gets reversed.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and